signs of Cancer. My name is Kim, and I'll do your reading for the next 48 hours. This is going to be kind of a quick read. It will be with oracle cards and maybe some tarot. I'm focusing more on oracle cards for your next 48 since the last reading was more tarot focused. So these are always fun to do. Thank you all for liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting. I appreciate all your support. That's like giving me a tip, so I really do appreciate it. We're going to start by calling in your angels, spirit guides, higher self, higher power, to find messages that's for Cancer's greater good for the next 48 hours. If you want a private reading, I'm doing them for donations at this time. You can get the information in the description box. All right, archetype deck, the Father. You know what's funny is I was recording this earlier and it my camera was like, it was faced the wrong, it did the wrong mode, like landscape or portrait. It did the opposite of what I wanted it to do. And the Father card was really wanting to come out. So this reading is gonna be probably centered around a father figure or the Emperor type feeling. I'm getting like an Emperor vibe. So the Father, the shadow, which there is a shadow side to the Emperor for sure. And then the Mountain, which is great. All right, let me think on this for a second. The Father, the shadow, and the Mountain. All right, let's start with the fact that all of these cards have a shadow side to them. Okay, and let's start with the Father. So the Father is this role, the patriarch of the family that keeps the foundations together, maybe works somewhere else and comes home and helps out at home. The Father is a stand-up character. However, the shadow side when you're dealing with the Father could be that they spend so much time instructing you on how to do things that when it's time to let you fly and experience things, sometimes they will leave you on your own, almost like it feels like you're being thrown to the wolves type of situation. But that is really, it's not a dark side if you can see it from a different perspective. But for the person dealing with this, then yeah, it would seem like a dark side. The shadow, I feel like, is wanting us to explore the shadow side of both of these cards. Maybe even taking that spin on your reading today. Figure out what we need to fix about our shadow or someone else's shadow, how to deal with it. The shadows lay there, and you know, most people, especially if you're into tarot and stuff like that, you're probably a light worker, and with that, to do your job here, you just be yourself and you sit in the shadow. You're not afraid of the darkness, and then you can alchemize things. You change the energy for people, and you help the energy get lifted up in this earth and with everybody's consciousness. You help everything get raised up. So you might be doing that. There might be a little bit of light worker in you with that. The Mountain has to do with being at your peak performance. Perhaps the Father is just helping you reach your peak performance. I'm also seeing that whatever your Father has done achievement-wise, it's probably great. It might not be your father. It might be like a father figure or someone around you. This might be you too. Let me not discount that. But I see the trees right here, like the Father, but the trees are down here, and they're all listening to you. You're at the peak of your performance. You're at like the peak of your career, and you're giving advice. You're strong enough to be able to mentor other people. And it gives me that feeling of being left out on your own, except this is a really big success for you. And maybe it's going towards success and you just don't really see it yet. It can get lonely at the top, but remember what your passion was to pursue whatever you're pursuing, because that is lit up all behind you. This great amount of passion for whatever it is that you're doing. Let's get some cards here. Let's get some room so that we can have a few cards in the middle of all of this. Let me make sure. There we go. All right, so let's get some spellcasting cards. We're going to see what can go in the middle between these things. Or, you know, we might do it differently. We might do one under each of these. I like that idea. Let's do that. Solid blessings card. That's always good. All right. Come on. Shuffle. All right, Cancer, next 48 hours. Next 48 hours for Cancer. What do we have? Look, the blessing card wanted to come out earlier too, right? That's amazing. I take stock in the little things in life that keep me going, and it is truly the little things that make my day. So prosperity, that comes out with the blessings. I have a feeling anything that you thought wasn't a blessing was a blessing in disguise, because it's really, really helping you out. Especially if you had to jump into this father role, or if you had this father role do like what I said, like leave you to what you think is leaving you to the wild. But I don't think that that's the point. I think the point is to see you excel, and these blessings are just, whew, they're unbelievable, especially coming with the mountain there. Wow, this is some good stuff, guys. This is good stuff. Prosperity, you're going to enter a prosperous time. We have family on the bottom. Big emphasis on family and blessings, even blessings with your success. So your success, your work is really going to take you somewhere. All right, well, actually, let's get some of these. Let's get some of the wisdom from the Oracle deck. Okay. See what else we get for Cancer. What else can we get for Cancer for the next 48 hours? Serendipity. Wow. Serendipity. Breathe. Just breathe. And no place like home, really? Wow. Either you're gonna get a new home, or you're selling a home, or there's a lot of things that this one can mean. It can also mean that you might be investing in a home. You may be going home to work on your prosperity to get your money up while you're trying to complete something. Like going back home with your parents, living with them, saving some money up with what you're doing, which truly would be a blessing if you're able to do that. With this shadowy side of anything, take stock in where you are, be in the here and now, and make sure you're breathing just fine, so that you keep channeling, inspiration, and through experiences, getting through things. It really helps out to have a good deep breath. It does. Serendipity, that's just your signs and synchronicities coming out to let you know either what blessings are to come, or to remind you of what you are blessed with. And these things let you know that you're in alignment with your, highest truth, your greater good, and it's a really good sign to get those things. So what we're going to do now is I actually am going to use the tarot just to get just to see where it's going to fall, and if it has anything else to say to us. I don't want to exclude tarot. I almost feel bad if I do that. So for Cancer, all right, we're getting out a heartache and Ace of Swords. So there might be a victory had because of this truth coming in. The world the no place like home and prosperity is clarified by the World card. major things happening. So whatever this stuff is representing to you, it's a brand new chapter. What you're about to experience is a new chapter for you. Already experienced the ending, especially evident with this card. You know, it's turned around, but even if it was upside up, I would still say that this is something that you've had in your past because of this new chapter card coming out. Maybe that's some of that devilish energy. We never know. Page of Wands and serendipity and blessings. Page of Wands is my good news card. There is good news coming in when you get the Page of Wands. And then we have breathe. Why? Because this has been a fight. This has been something that we've had to have a struggle with. We've had to remain positive and keep up, persevere. Persevere with what you're doing. So don't give up. Defend what you want to. And watch out for putting too many walls up around your heart because you might be defending that from being broken. The Three of Wands, so we have 3-3. This Three of Wands is saying, and listen, your ships are coming in. You will be receiving blessings. You'll also be receiving signs that these are coming in. And the mountain represents your success that you're truly going to have. So Cancer, it looks really great. Let's get you some tea leaves. See what else we get. These might not resonate with everybody, but you know, take what does, leave the rest. Beetle, good fortune. Ugh, beautiful. Good fortune for right near your prosperity and your no place like home. It's beautiful. Oh my goodness, really? 4-leaf clover. There you go. Right next to the beetle. That's good fortune. And that says great good fortune. That one says good fortune. February for somebody, either this was last February or the February coming up that's significant to you somehow. And work, achievement, and success. Breathe. You are working on this and you're getting closer. September is an important date for somebody. I don't know if it means this coming or last September. So one more. I always forget one, it seems like. All right, shadow side, broken heart, frying pan, troubles and accusations. We're getting over this, guys, though, so don't worry too much about that. All right, thank you so much for joining me, Cancer, sending you love and light. You all join me for your next update and have a great rest of your week.